Hi, my name is Adia Gonzalez. I'm a zoology major at Murray State University. I'm a junior, and today I'll be talking about my family farm. We are Filipino, and my mom's father, my grandfather, he owns a farm. It is a rice paddy in the Philippines. It is very ideal climate for rice paddies in the Philippines. It's very warm, and the climate is very moist and wet, and that's the ideal soil for rice. The animals that they use for these farms is water buffalo or bulls. At least for my grandfather's farm, they use water buffalo to help tread or beat the grain from the stalks, or they use hand sickles to cut away at the stalks as well. He also he also has chickens and a garden in his backyard. And as you can see from this video, he also has pots of water, rainwater from the sky to plant and like water his plants and his animals, which is very, very sustainable since he's not wasting water that is coming in. And as you see from this video, there is his chickens and the water from the pots. And that's my grandfather. And as you can see, he's a plethora of chickens, and he's very sustainable since he is gardening and he's creating his own food and resources from his farm and garden. I think this is very important since more people around the world need to have their own gardens in the backyard because it is just more sustainable and easier to get your food and cheaper as well in the long run if you have your own gardens and food in your backyards. As you see from this picture, it is a Filipino man. He is collecting the rice from the rice paddies. I don't have a lot of pictures, so these are from the internet, but that video was from my grandfather. Here is a picture of them collecting rice from the rice paddy. This is my grandfather's farm. He's the guy in the white on the right. Here's a video of them collecting. And if you listen closely, you can hear roosters in the background. They use that for wake up calls and as well as eating and collecting eggs. They're very sustainable people. And as you can see, the ground is very moist. And whenever you grow rice, you have to make sure that it is very fertile soil, high in organic matter, so that the rice can grow, as well as very wet. And recently in the Philippines, there have been droughts and floods, so it has been very difficult for the rice to grow, ideally. But usually, this is how it is grown. And in my family farm, they hand plant the rice and then send it off. That's how they make money. And here is more Filipino people collecting rice and in the water. And you have to make sure you have the proper gear as well, or else you will get leeches, from what my mom said when she was guard or farming with her family. And I thank you. As you see in this picture, you can see the water buffalo helping with the excuse me, with the planting and harvesting of the grain, and a man holding behind him. In the Philippines, it is very not third world, but it is very traditional ways of growing. We do not, or in my family's farm, they do not have as much um, machinery. They prefer using sickles or cows, I mean, bulls to do their gardening and work, but it is very sustainable in the long run. Unfortunately, the bull does cause compaction in the soil, but this can be fixed with cover cropping and switching lots from seasons, which I'm pretty sure my family does do that. I will have to research more, but thank you for listening to the video about my family farm.